All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. The brother Shawab Amawan back at you with another lesson. And title of this lesson is going to be called Say Lucia has no money in the ATMs. All right. And Shalom, brother. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. All right. Yeah, I had got this video yesterday. And basically what it's showing you is showing you that St. Lucia has no, no money coming in the ATMs, man. And it just goes to show you, this is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah pretty much giving you the straight scoop, inside scoop of what's about to happen in America, man. And nobody still wants to take keys to the signs. You see, the Lord told you he was going to give you signs, of those last days. There's so many signs going up right before your eyes, man, to let you know that this place is about to be destroyed. All right. And this just goes to show that they're just trying to push that agenda of having a cashless society, man. That's why everything around you is all going digital. This is why they're coming in with these CBDCs, because they want a cashless society. There's no more money. Money's not worth anything. This is why we have so much hyperinflation, because the value of the dollar is low. All right. This is why, which is all planned out through the elites anyway. All right. I forgot what video I was watching, but it was a video where the guy was saying that in order for them to bring in the new world order, they have to take away the old order, you see? And the old order is to consist of money, you see? So in order for them to bring in the new world order, they have to get rid of the dollar. And this is why they're pushing for the dollar to fall, man. The dollar ain't falling because it's really falling. It's because these elites want it to fall, man. And they're going to cause it to crash. You see it all the time talking about I seen another article was talking about stock market crashes and all that. It's going to happen no matter what, man. Whether you believe it or not, money is going to go out the window, man. And this is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah letting you know that this is about to come to America. All right. You had it in Russia not too long ago that they were taking money out of the ATMs. They were getting rid of the banking systems. Okay, now you seen in St. Lucia, which St. Lucia's got that, I believe those are brothers, those are Bayum Yum, all those little islands around there, those are all around like the Jamaican islands and all that. You see? So that's our people, I believe, and they're about to fill it out there. As a matter of fact, let me play the video. All right. Before I play the video, I'm going to read the scripture. This is Ezekiel 7 and 19. And it says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. Yeah, because these people worship money. Their God is money. And that's like the biggest stumbling block ever. You know, what did it say in First Timothy, 6th chapter? For the love of money is the root of all evil. You know, not that money itself is evil, but when you put money before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, or everything is about money, 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 all right, that becomes your God. And that has become a stumbling block to these people out here, because these people will kill themselves for money, man. These people will do anything for money. Look at the shit that these women are doing for money, just to get a couple of bucks in their pocket and call themselves rich. Look at the shit our men do for money, man, just to get themselves nigger rich, man. That shit is crazy as hell. When at the end of the day, yeah, we need money to survive and all that, but to basically give up your life and your soul for it, yeah, that's when you go off right there, man. That's when you're making that your God. If you ain't got money, you have to remember that you're rich in knowledge, man. You know, but it is no better thing than to have the true wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Nothing beats that. All right. Wisdom is above all rubies and riches, man. Okay. So these people at one point are going to cast their silver and gold in the streets. When that dollar falls, silver and gold is going to go up for a little while, and that's going to be, popping. But at one point, that's going to be done away with too, you know? But before that, you're just going to see people literally throwing money out in the streets like it's nothing. Why? Because it has no value. And it's being shown right now that money has no value, you know? As soon as you see that these other nations don't want to deal with us and the US dollar, that's already showing you that this dollar bill ain't worth shit. Okay. And at the end of the day, they want to push in that agenda of a cashless society because they want to put that MOTB in you. That's going to be the solution. This is why they're going to give you that problem reaction solution. That problem is going to be, we can't use money no more. Now the reaction is going to be of the people. They're going to bug out because these people worship money. And the scriptures tell you not to worship God and mammon. You see, you can't drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You can't serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and serve mammon, man. All right. Mammon is not going to get you your salvation in those days. Money's not going to save you in those days. Let's grab that real quick. This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs 11:4, and it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. You see? So riches ain't going to be able to save you in the times of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's wrath. And this is all Yahweh Bashem Yahushua showing you that he's about to bring destruction upon this whole entire place, man. Everything in America is falling, man. Little by little, the whole entire kingdom is falling. All right. And this is why this devil is trying to come in with his new world order, because he sees that this place is falling apart. So in an attempt to save it, he brings in his new world order, just to bring everybody else down with him, because he knows this time is short. He knows this time's up. He gonna make sure he take as many Israelites down with him, man. He's gonna make sure that he make all of you 2/3 sin right before the Lord, man. All right. Let me grab another scripture. I'm thinking about it. I forgot where it is. It's I mean, 1 second. Certain weighting of riches. Damn, where is that? I want to say it's in Ecclesiastes. It's all good. Let me play this video though. Let me get it off my phone real quick. I'm gonna switch the mode real quick. The camera view, because I'm not in my house. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Listen to what this guy's saying right here. If I could play the video. All right.
St. Lucia. There's a big crisis right now at the bank. No money in the ATMs. Everything is a kind of way right now. So that's what's going on. But there's a crisis right there in our banks. There's one long line of no money in the ATM. Banks are running scared. Something is going on. Stay tuned. Keep your mind open. Something is going on.
Let me play that one more time because I had half of it off.
St. Lucia. There's a big crisis right now at the bank. No money in the ATMs. Everything is a kind of way right now. So that's what's going on. But there's a crisis right there in our banks. There's one long line of no money in the ATM. Banks are running scared. Something is going on. Stay tuned. Keep your mind open. Something is going on.
You see? So there's no money in the ATMs, yo. There's no money in the banks. If you think that that's not, that's not coming, oh, Slovakia, press the wrong one. If you think that's not coming to America, you bugging. That's coming to America. All right. And this is why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is giving you the heads up ahead of time. You see, he's giving you the heads up ahead of time of what's about to come. And it's going to happen very, very soon, man. Listen, we're already in the stages of the stages of Jacob's trouble. You know, all we pretty much is waiting for all hell to break loose. All right. But in order for them to bring in their new world order, they're going to do little increments of things here and there. All right. And this ain't the only places I've heard that, you know, money is not, you know, is not out there. It was in Russia, I heard it. It was in there, in St. Lucia. I forgot what was the other place I was a while back I heard it. But little by little, they're starting to do it in different countries, man. Because, again, this place is going to have to fall. And the one thing that they need to fall to bring in that new world order is the old order. And the old orders consist of money. Everything is money, money, money. Cash, cash, cash. All right? This devil about to come down on you with great wrath, man. Let me grab this real quick. Second Ezra's. One second. Second Ezra 16 and 17, and it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Yeah, that's sorrows right there. Because you know how many people, man, once these people find out that there's no more money, trying to tell you, everybody gonna bug out. All right. A lot of these women gonna bug out because a lot of these women, they making a whole lot of money right now with all these little OnlyFans pages, you know, all these little loopholes that they finding in the internet. Okay. And then you got these, you know, these drug dealers that are all about their cash, all about money. What are you gonna do when that shit comes into play? Any of these damn people, man. What are y'all gonna do? See, the men of the Lord and the few sisters that's in this truth, they're not even gonna worry about that shit because they already knew it was coming. So the moment, if you're a man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord, man, your first instinct should be automatically putting your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. And this is why a lot of people gonna run down to Egypt for help. Let me grab that real quick. Because they're gonna have a whole bunch of different, how can I say it? They're gonna have all types of different solutions for you. You got these damn devils that want to make this universal basic income. They want to keep you inside the house while you get paid, and they're gonna get comfortable off of that. People gonna get comfortable off of that. They did it with the stimulus checks when we wasn't working and people got comfortable off of that. These are going to be ways that they're going to pretty much brainwash you with, and you're going to be depending on them because that's what they want you to. They want you to depend on them so you can go to them. So when the time comes that they need something from you, you're going to give it to them. Why? Because it's basically I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You see? That's how they're looking at it. Well, if you want to come and get help from the government and we're going to help you out, you're going to have to do something for us. And what is it that they're going to ask you to do? They're going to ask you to take this MOTB, this Rice Krispie treat. That's how they're going to fool a lot of people. A lot of these people, they ain't even going to have to force you. You're just going to run to them for it. Because when they tell your ass that there's no more food, which you got these damn devils right now, they're telling you in your face that within 6 months, there's going to be a global food famine. And people think that shit is a joke. That shit ain't never coming. They ain't gonna have nothing to do with us. We good. We don't need no other country. All right. It's not about needing another country. It's about that this is biblical prophecy. The Lord said he was gonna bring famine upon the earth. So these people gonna starve. These people gonna be thirsty. So they're gonna what? They're gonna hit you with a solution. And the solution is going to be you bow down to me and I'll give you what you want. That's a curse from Deuteronomy 28 chapter that we should go to our oppressors for the want of all things. You see? These devils know how to make their moves, man. Do you honestly think that these devils are starving? No. Do you think they thirsty? No. Do you think that they ain't got no money? No. They don't even deal with money. They get everything in life for free because why they run the world. So they got access to all these goods and access to the things they need, the essential things of living, while we are going to be put in a predicament to basically beg for those things, which it goes into what? Being that hour of temptation, where you're going to be tempted that if you want to live and you want to keep your life, you have to bow down to the image of Baal, basically. You have to bow down to this devil's image, man. You see? So it goes back to 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, and the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in the fear, and the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Well, if you're a smart person, you should be hearkening on to the Lord. When these things come upon you, the first thing you should think of is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, nothing else. Because there ain't nothing going to save you but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And this is why you need this knowledge and wisdom. Because that's what's going to stabilize you in those days, man. We're not going to be worrying about no damn riches. We're not going to be worrying about, eating and drinking. The Lord got us, man. That's why when the money fall, look at it this way. When the money fall, that's why you should be putting money in your spiritual bank account right now as we speak. So when that money falls, you have your own backup money, man. Your spiritual money. Your spiritual money is going to be the only money that's going to be able to save you in that day. When Yahushua come and the destruction come, it's like you having that golden ticket. Like, here, I got my pass. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know? It's like telling Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey man, I got some spiritual money in my bank account. Check it. You know? And when he check it, he gonna see, all right, this brother had money in his bank account. This brother been doing the works. I gave him money and he flipped it. You know? He flipped it and made profit off of it. You see? But see, ain't nobody thinking like that. You got crazy ass people thinking on some doomsday prepper shit. All that doomsday prepping, that ain't gonna save you neither, man. All you doing is saving that for either the men of the Lord or for these people that's gonna be running up in your house and spoil your goods in the time of tribulation, man. Okay? And then it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish. That's tribulation right there. When this place has no more money and nowhere to run to no more, but to the government, basically. Obviously, the men of the Lord and the few sisters is going to run to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai because we know better, but the rest of the world, they ain't going to know where to run to. The only place they're going to be able to run to is the damn government, man. And that's why you have to stop trusting in oppression now. Basically, train your mind to say to yourself, I don't need these people. I don't need nothing this damn government got to offer. Because everything that this government got to offer is all made to destroy you. You know? Especially the New World Order. That's made to destroy you, which Lord will not do a video on that later. You know, the brother Kasak from Mississippi Camp at GMS did a mean video. He brought out some mean article. A mean-ass article from back in 2015, he pulled it out, of what they're going to be doing in these FEMA camps. Like, they tell you themselves what they're going to do. And people still think this shit is a joke, man. Like, just because the guy looked calm as hell in the damn video doesn't mean he ain't bugged out of his mind already. That long-ass line that they just showed, that's only a piece of that line. Imagine how long that line really go. And that's how that line gonna look like in America when you're lining up for the MOTB, you know? I always have visions of that, yo, when they turn this place out and just people just gonna be in a long ass line with that hunger face, that starvation face, that face of thirst, you know, of straight pain and agony. Babies just crying everywhere. Kids bugging the fuck out. Like, that's what you're really about to see in America, man. That's why it tells you that right here. Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. They're sent as punishments, man. When you get punished, when you was a kid and you used to get punished, there was nothing funny about it getting a punishment. Your ass will be in a corner crying, you know? Straight in a corner crying. That's how these people gonna be, crying. And then on top of that, people just dying, mass death everywhere. You know, because that's one of the main agendas of what they really want, is to get rid of Israel. They want to kill as many people as they can. Remember, they want this population down to 500 million. You know, just like it says in the Georgia Guidestones. All right, let me grab up. Let me see if I get it for this book, for my Bible real quick. I was trying to remember which one it was. Let me see if it's yeah, that's probably what it is. Proverbs 22. Give me 1 second. This is Proverbs 22. This is Proverbs 22:1. It says, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. Yeah, you want to make a good name for yourself to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, so he find you worthy. You see? Loving favor. Yeah, you want him to find favor in you to save you. Well, you don't have to worry about those things when that time comes. It says the rich and the poor meet together. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the maker of them all. And it's funny because talking about this MOTB, that's what it makes me think of. You know, the rich and the poor is going to be, is going to meet together. When this new world order pop off, all right, is that not what they said? All right, both all, small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond is going to receive that MOTB, that Rice Krispie treat. You see, they're going to meet together because they want everybody. The whole world is going to be tried in that, man. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. It says, and how do you hide yourself? In these scriptures. That's how you hide yourself from the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's how you put that cloak upon your sins. It says, by humility and the fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua are riches and honor in life. You see, that's your true riches. Fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know, having his knowledge and wisdom, standing up against the workers of iniquity. You know, not being ashamed to preach the gospel. Not being ashamed in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. Let me see this real quick. This is Proverbs 23 and ooh. This is Proverbs 23 and 1, and it says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Let me read that in the NLT. It says, while dining with a ruler, pay attention to what is put before you. Yeah. Look at it in this way. All right. Dining with the ruler. Well, we living in the society of this ruler. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So while you eating in this society, all right, or trying to keep yourself alive in the society, you have to what? Be attentive, be circumspect to all the things that are happening around you at all times, man. Why? Because you can never trust your enemy. You know that this devil hates you, all right, and that he want to put you down. So being alert when something happens, it never catches you by surprise. It's like, all right, I expect this of this damn devil. You see? It says, if you are a big eater, put a knife to your throat. It says, don't desire all delicacies, for he might be trying to trick you. Ooh. You see? In the KJV, it says, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Like meaning, you know, stop and think of what you doing first, you know, because at any point, you know that this devil's trying to deceive you in some type of mischief. Going down to what? That MOTB. Having you think that you can't eat or drink or work or own a house, this and that, if you can't have the MOTB in you, that Rice Krispie treat. Because at the end of the day, he's fooling you. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the one that controls him, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the one that gives you everything. You see? But most people gonna think that this devil is God, and they treat him as he's a God, and they run to him like he's the God, in want of all things, not knowing that he about to trick your ass And once he trick you, that's it. You're done. There ain't gonna be no repentance, because once you get the MOTB, you can't repent from that, man. Once that Rice Krispie treat is in your body, there is no repentance of that, man. All there is you meeting Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's wrath, man. That's it. Once you're playing, there was a video I did probably about a month back. You know, don't let distractions distract you. Oh no, distractions don't look like distractions until they have distracted you. You see? And that's what a lot of this devil's doing, that, man. All types of distractions being put left and right, all to deceive you, to distract you to the point when once you get distracted, you're gonna realize later, like, oh shit, this damn devil got me. This devil just played me out. It happens every time. And if you're not circumspect and you don't have this truth and you don't have that spirit of discernment, you're gonna be played every time for a fool. Shame on you. You know? So it says, be not desirous of his vanities, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich. Seize for thine own wisdom. All right. NLT says, don't wear yourself out trying to get rich. Be wise enough to know when to quit. You see, you should know when it's, because at one point you're gonna be put in that predicament where you're gonna have to give it all up. Everything. It might be your whole home. It might be your family. It might be just everything around you is gonna be given up. And you gotta know when to throw in them hands. You know? You can only last so long in the card game, man, before the card game is over. And then when the card game is about to be over, you want to be the what? The winner. So know when to hold your hand, and then know when to throw your hand down and call it quits. Like, it's a wrap. I'm good. From here on out, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which is always going to be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai regardless. But, we got to use this world sometimes to get around. That's why it says use the world, but not abuse the world. Because the fashion of this world passeth away. It says, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Ooh. Yeah, these riches about to fly away. All this money about to go. Gone. Disappear. That's when you're going to really realize, yo, this money was fake the whole time. And all we did was kill ourselves time after time, generation after generation. Century after century. All we did was kill ourselves for something that was going to be taken away regardless. That never belonged to us in the first place. In the kingdom, we're going to have our riches, but we don't rule here. Micah 2:10. Arise and depart ye, for this place is not your rest. So nothing here was ever for us. It was all made for the wicked to rule the world. You see, everything here was not made for us. We were made to have knowledge and wisdom and have the true rulership, which is the kingdom, and to be able to rule over our oppressors, not for our oppressors to rule over us. So it says, without set thine eyes upon that which is not, which is going to disappear in a blink of an eye. And these people right now, man, I see it all the time, bro, because everything's going digital. People trying to get you to go digital, invest in Bitcoin. You get all these bug outs, especially like in Instagram, man. You always get some bugged out person hitting you up, trying to get your information, your banking information, pretty much to rob you blindly anyway. But they're always trying to get you to invest in some type of Bitcoin. All that shit going, man. Because when this devil sets up his new world order, this is only going to last for a little bit, because it has to happen. You have to knock out these 2/3, but it's going to disappear. There's going to be no more such thing as that money, Ain't gonna be no more bitcoins and digital currency. Okay? It says, without set thine eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings, man. Yeah, they're gonna fly away, man. It's just gonna disappear right before your eyes. It says, eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. Yeah, that's why you don't trust your enemy. Because let me grab that real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 16. Oh, Salakia, not Wisdom of Solomon. Ecclesiasticus, Salakia. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. You see, he gonna pretend to help you, especially with this this NWO. He gonna pretend to help you, and that's why a lot of people gonna run to Egypt for help, because he gonna make it sound good. But see, only the simple's gonna be played. Them simple-minded ass niggas are gonna be the ones that get played. You ain't about to fool the elect. The elect is, they already know what's up. So he gonna act like he helping you, but really he's there to just deceive you and get you thrown in that ditch. Just like it's saying in the scriptures, if the blind lead the blind, shall they not both fall into a ditch? You know, which that goes into, pastors leading, these fake ass false prophets leading our people. But just think about it in Esau. Because Esau blind too. Esau think he really gonna prosper. Just like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon 2. That they imagine vain things, but deceive themselves. Let me grab that real quick. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 21. Such things they did imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness has blinded them. You see? So their own wickedness is going to play them out too at the end of the day. And the simple that follows after Esau, that loves daddy Esau, you're going to fall right into that ditch with him. All right? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is 2 Corinthians. Shit. 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. For if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not. You see, the God of this world is Esau. He blinded the masses, man, to believe not, to believe in him rather than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, Romans 1 and 25, and it says, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator. You see, that's what he pretty much did. He changed the truth into a lie. He took all the images of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and whitewashed them. And then he took our people, beat the shit out of them until they forgot who the hell they were. All right. And then caused you to worship him rather than Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You see, he done blinded you, straight robbed you blind without you even knowing what hit you. And that's why our people suffer Stockholm syndrome to this day. They love their oppressor. been oppressed so long that they actually love their oppressor and they're content and comfortable with living under his damn rules, going to him for the want of all things. All right. Let me grab Isaiah. This is Isaiah 30 and 12, and it says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. You see, you trusted in this damn devil, now you've been played and you've been fooled, and now destruction is going to come upon you for you believing in this damn devil. You know, scriptures say that it's better to, you're supposed to be obedient and believing in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah rather than men, you know, roughly paraphrasing it. All right. So let me grab, no, it's one more on one. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Try Proverbs 11. Woo! Proverbs 11 and 28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. You see? And these people trust in their riches. They trust in their job. They depend on their job all day long to pretty much, they think that their job is going to give them salvation. They think that Benjamin Franklin is going to be the one that pull up in a chariot and save them. You see, but it's clearly telling you that you want to trust in your riches, you will fall. You will automatically, as a matter of fact, 1 Timothy 6 and 9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. You see? So it makes you err away from the faith. Matter of fact, let me jump up to 7. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we cannot carry anything out. You see? You're not going to be able to. Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Brother Ash. You see? You're not going to be able to bring that with you. You're not bringing your $4 million in the bank into the kingdom with you. This shit ain't no rollover minutes, yo. You're not about to just be like, all right, I'm going to die on this side, but that shit going to come with me. Nah. That's going to be gone, disappear. Again, it's going to grow them wings like we just read. So money is always going to be a temptation and a snare. It's always going to be something to pull you away from the truth. And that's why you can't depend on money, man. Money ain't shit. I learned, man, I grew up being broke. Straight up. Always was broke. Like, yeah, I had my little money. And then, you know, in order for me to get money, I had to do stupid shit, wickedness. I had to sell drugs and shit like that. But with one eye open, always scared, like, am I going to get arrested? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? And it was funny because when I was making the money, I would still spend that shit and be broke because I would do something stupid with it. Because that shit ain't meant for Jake to have, man. We're meant to be knowledgeable and have wisdom. We're meant to be ruling this world, not ruling riches. You know, why you think King Solomon was able to have such great, you know, be such a great king? Because he wanted wisdom over riches and women and the finer things of life. And with him having those riches, everything came behind it. You see, when you have knowledge and wisdom, you're able to, like, if I had knowledge and wisdom before, when I was retarded and stupid in the world, all that money that I was making, I would have did something smart with it. But because I lacked knowledge and I only had knowledge of this world, knowledge of evilness and wickedness, I always remained broke. So I went back to square one every time, yo. You see, so I look back at it now and I'll be like, man, that shit wasn't even worth it, man. That shit was, I wasted most of my life. I mean, I wasted most of my life, you know, just doing bullshit when I could have did something. Could have invested in something good, you know, where I could eat off of it now. But I didn't. You see? Because riches always cause you to err and do something stupid. And that's why a lot of people gonna end up taking this MOTP because they want riches. They want money, you know? And this devil's gonna make you feel like you need it when you don't. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is your true money, man. That's that money that never goes away. That's that money that keeps multiplying. That's that money that's always gonna be there. Even after you spend it, it's still gonna be there. You see? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah gonna always be in your pocket. All right. So none of this we could carry into this work to the world, carry with us to the next life, man. All right, to the kingdom. 10, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet it after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. You see, they pierced themselves through with many sorrows. They erred from the faith, That's why a lot of these damn nigglets out here done sold out, man. Because this damn devil came and offered them that money bag, that 501c3 charter, and they just said, you know what, I'm gone. And without even thinking about it, they thought about the money before Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, and ended up getting played. Let me grab Sirach 5. This is Sirach 5 and 8. It says, set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. Yeah, because money to begin with is all bullshit anyway, man. The money that we get here, that we die for and kill ourselves for, is money that this damn devil pretty much slaughtered, raped, murdered, riches unjustly gotten, riches gotten by deceits, you know. That's all that is. That's pretty much his blood money that we're spending and killing ourselves for. You see, it's his blood money that he pretty much gained, all blood money, but then he giving it to us and letting us wash ourselves in that shit, man. Shit crazy. All right, this is Sirach 31 and 1. This is the one I wanted. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. You see? Watching care will not let a man slumber, as a sore disease breaketh sleep. The rich has great labor in gathering riches together, and when he rested, he is filled with his delicates. The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. He that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall never shall have enough thereof. You see, gold has been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice onto it. Woo! And that's what's going to happen. These people going to actually sacrifice onto it. They're going to sacrifice their lives to get that Rice Krispie treat, just to have that. just to go buy food, just to go buy water, just to go buy, live in a house, to have their job. You see, they're gonna sacrifice onto it, man. It says it is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice onto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. Blessed is the rich that is found without blemish and has not gone after gold. Yeah, because the ones that, meaning blessed is he that's going to be rich in knowledge without blemish. You see, found worthy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to be saved. That's heavy right there. So it says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh. Because at the end of the day, that's a fleshly thing. That's a pleasure rather than something that's really supposed to give you salvation. That's just straight pleasure. Money is pleasure. You know, we know that money, you know, money can't buy happiness, but it eases the pain. And that's why it consumes the flesh. Because it's funny, I was having a conversation with my sister not too long ago about that shit. Because Jake sees Esau with their feet up, hands up, and just chilling like nothing is, like everything is all good. It makes us want to be like him, you see? And this is why we chase after that dream, trying to live the dream that he's living, that he has it all. He has all this money, and that money, pretty much, with money, you don't have to do shit. And that's why Jake always trying to hustle, trying to make that dollar, turn a dollar into a fucking $1 million, turn a quarter into $3 million, whatever you want to call it. Because he sees that Esau shows you that to live the life is having riches and not being able to do shit. Go on vacation here, go on vacation there. And all you see is, like, when we're growing up, we're in such misery and such torment and living in these ghettos that all we see is these damn rich fuckers just living life. And we're like saying in ourselves, we want to be like that. When at the end of the day, that shit is nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing at all. I've done things like that, and then when you look at it, you're gonna go back to the same thing. You're gonna go back to the bottom again. Why? Because you don't have that type of wealth that these people have. See, Israelites don't have wealth. They just get rich. Nigga rich is what we call it. But they don't have wealth that they could pass on from generation to generation, you know? So you might do that for the moment, but it's going to all disappear at one point because you're not going to be able to do that for the rest of your life, man. You're made to bust your ass, basically. He won't even allow you to get on his level. The moment they see an Israelite getting on their level, they'll find a way to bring you out. They find a way to take you out the game because they don't want you to have that power. They only want to feel that. So when we constantly see them portraying that that's life, that's why our people run after that life, man, and want to be just like his ass, man. But again, what is that? Deceiving you right there. That's why I said before to be careful when you sit down at the table. Watch what's before you, because it's going to deceive you at one point. You're going to realize that shit really wasn't all that it was to be, you know? And again, back to, that's why people going to end up taking this MOTB. This is why they're going to crash that dollar in front of you. They're going to crash society, and they're going to make you beg for that Rice Krispie treat, man, because you're going to want to still live good. And that's what they're really gonna make it do. They're gonna really make it look real good this time. They might even hit you with, you're not gonna be poor no more. You're gonna live just like me. You're gonna be able to live and maneuver like I do. You want to go on this vacation, you be all right. You ain't even got to think twice about it. When it's all bullshit, man. Because the true vacation you're gonna end up getting is that damn flame, that missile. All right, but Let me see. That's pretty much the point on my end. I mean, it's just crazy that, you see that with St. Lucia now. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money in their bank accounts. And we keep telling you, damn fucking simple ass minded people out here, man. One of these days, you just gonna wake up. There ain't gonna be no money in your bank account. That's why I don't deal with money like that. That's why I don't put money in bank accounts and shit like that. Never, because they have access to that. Whenever they feel like taking your money, they take that shit out without asking you. They just take it. I never liked the bank accounts. That's keeping low under the grid. It does hurt because you got to show credit and stupid shit like that, but there's ways around it. This world is so crooked. There's always ways around it. Money talks, bullshit walks. But whatever. At the end of the day, just be prepared that that's coming to America. I mean, really, really soon. It's about to drop. It's like we just wait here like any day now. We hate that Esau just be sitting there playing around, which ultimately is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah making us suffer because we got to be patient in this truth. But that's about to come to America, man. Don't be surprised if one day you just wake up, you ain't got money in your bank accounts. They tell you the bank come and give you a stupid ass excuse. Yeah, you can't get into your bank accounts right now. All bank, accounts are frozen. All types of shit. Oh, the stock market just crashed, and ultimately they're just gonna tell you one day that's it. Money's useless. We don't need money no more. And when that happens, you already know what's next. They're gonna push that mandatory Rice Krispie treat. Let me end it with that. This is Revelations 13 and 16, and it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a physical mark, not the spiritual mark, not no embargo, none of that bullshit, not Christianity, not Caesar Borgia, a physical mark. All right. Plenty of videos I did and other brothers do all day long on this breakdown. This is the main prophecy that is about to go down. All right. It says that had the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. And that's the biggest prophecy we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for this dollar to drop because we know that's next. You see? And with that being next, when that comes into play, then World War III is going to be, which is already in the midst of us, but World War III to America is going to pop off. And then Yahweh Shai going to crack them clouds in the midst of it, in the middle of it. You see? But Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. Akim Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Shalom.